Hi, everybody. Joel Coen, Town Council candidate for 2026. Just reaching out to you on some very important topics. And the first one that I want to talk about is just what in the world is going to happen with water in the next couple of years. And so we've seen our bills increase. And for me, and I think for a lot of you, the frustration that I've heard is not only the increases themselves, but how they were communicated to all of us. I know, for example, I got a bill for $600+ that showed that I had not paid for many months, and we got a shut-off notice. That's definitely not the way that things should be governed. And so I think that first and foremost, the communication is something that needs to be fixed, and understanding what happens to the money that it is that we put into our water. I know that we are going through a massive rehaul of what's going on right now with our infrastructure to include pipelines underneath the town, as well as our new water treatment facility that's occurring. And one of the big questions that I have is what happens after that? Do we need to maintain a steep increase in the overarching cost of what it means to maintain our water resilience for as long as it takes? And the answer that I have is as long as we can be able to justify and understand where that money's going and what it's doing. While we're in a phase of going through expansion when it comes to all of these different facilities, as well as the infrastructure issues that we're facing, I think that we have to be able to be in a position in which we are open to understanding that when those are done, obviously we have to help to maintain what it is that takes place. But what are we doing to make sure that the people of Gilbert are paying what they should to make sure that maintenance can occur, and we're not just constantly having to pay more for any future potential projects? We need to be proactive in understanding what it is that we need as a town, but let's not just continue to have water rates that are positioned as being able to help solve an immediate issue last forever, and I don't think that that is going to be the case. I know that water rates are something that are consistently reviewed, and it's something that would be absolutely critical to me to understand is what are we spending that money on? How do we make sure that the rates are matching what it is that we need in that fund? And what do we do to make sure that we are keeping Gilbert resilient when it comes to our water? And so in an era in which we are seeing less and less, what can we do to make sure that we are investing in the right things that are not going to have us in a position where we're having to increase rates by 20, 30, 40% again in the future off the cuff and see those massive increases. So part of my job and what I do for a living is making sure that I plan from a business case perspective, and that is exactly what we're going to do from a water side. I'm always open to any questions, and I look forward to answering anything that you may have out there, and look forward to representing you as your next town council member here in Gilbert.